Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. We are continuing on with our Ganondalf, our weird LOTR Legend of Zelda mix-up on brutal plus difficulty, challenging plus brutal, challenging plus difficulty. It has been challenging and brutal and plus. We got stuck on a mega city map, but we're working our way up towards a bunch of wonders. We're kind of on the edge of all these wonders, so we got to make sure that we claim them for ourselves. We just recently pieced out with Silverbridge and are trying to make a vassal out of them. We should succeed. We've picked up Rivergate. No, we've picked up Avaroche. We're working on Priotech. And then there's another guy who is like underground here somewhere. Disciplined is also ours. My goal right now is that we just had the new regent start for these blue guys. So I wanted to just kind of slide my armies back on down here and go for a play, take Tuskheim, lock it down, and then work our way over to the Mysticarium. I am not sure how well it's going to work for us, but we ended on an intern. Let's start on an intern. See how the day goes. We're 56 turns into the campaign already, so it started picking up. Things started cruising. Do I know how Bigfoot tells time? No, I don't. I don't know how Bigfoot tells time. How does Bigfoot tell time?
An army.
Thank you. I have selected an army. Oh, this is new.
An army is made up of individual units. You can see
you can now move armies in groups. Yeah. Look at this. This is a big part of the new Griffin update. So now you can ensure that your homies move together, and you can actually see, like, two of these guys have 32 movement and one has 40 movement. So you can see kind of like where they end up. Oh, these are great. This is a great little update. I love that. Cool. Yeah, I really like that. Does it tell me the... Oh, yeah, it does. It also gives you, like, the combined strength there. 2,500. Beast Wrangler. I didn't know we had a Beast Wrangler. Everybody's on birds. Thunderbirds would be slightly better. So I am actually going to buy that. Because they're just birds that are, you know, shooting lightning. He looks at you with his Sasquatch. I should have got that one. It's a good one. That's a good one. Thundercats cooler than Thunderbirds, though. I mean, true. You ain't wrong. 20 grievances against players with opposing alignments. Now, who is evil? You're good. You're evil. You're good. You're very evil. You're neutral. You're defeated. You're neutral. So that wouldn't really do much for us. We do have the extra hero here. But I was waiting on finishing the Smith's Guild before I started giving them a new army. So let's just keep cruising. I would love to know what they're doing with that city. They should be raising it or vassalizing it. But they're just leaving it like broken. Silverbridge is under siege. One of the humanoid raiders come by. Thank you for hearing me. I hail from Gorpit. When our emperor was cast into the astral void, Trench took control of our empire. I know him as a schemer who will stop at nothing to gain the power of a Godir. I'm sure he's behind the prolonged absence of the emperor, but I lack the proof. I offer my skills as a scholar. Go on. Arcane chains. Our emperor was banished to the void. Usually he would return to his throne soon after. I'm sure that something binds him to the darkness and there is magic afoot. I lack the power to investigate. Could you investigate the magics? Yeah, that's no problem. We'll do that in like literally a turn. We pick up Blood Fury weapons. So all of our units now will get +2 physical damage, +5 morale, and strengthened whenever they kill a unit. You're picking up Force March, costs less mana, inflicts less damage. Now, I don't think it does any damage to us at all. No, but less mana would be pretty good. Silver Bridge is under siege, unfortunately. Somebody has decided they don't like the idea of me just taking this place. It's Hoot's Murderbeak. That's frustrating. I don't like that one bit. Take that trade for food up there. Denounced bounties. These homies can move together. Oh yeah, this new aspect is great. You got the Smith's Guild on route. So if I just queue up a Liege Guard, it won't kick in until after this is done, and everything comes with +1 starting rank as well now. You are very close to getting these knights into full-blown knights. And I have a feeling once we do that, I could probably start clearing out these gold wonders. Investigation into the cause of Nivers the Pilgrim's prolonged absence has completed. It's worse than I expected. My Emperor is not only bound to the Astral Void, but the energies that bind him there converge in our capital. We found evidence that the region has captured the Pilgrim in a cage of binding. I gain a grievance against him. And 50 Imperium. Obtain Tranquil Pool and Astral Dew. Using this controversial, some would say forbidden method to steal powder from a Goater would be a cause of war for many, yet direct assault would be risky. I have to obtain new Tranquil Pools and Astral Dew. Oh man, that is that's not super possible, I don't think. There's one down there. Yeah. I ain't so sure about that, you know. Well, there's Astral Dew, actually. And you know what? That is a tranquility pool. The only problem is that because this is a god keep, this area is warded. So I can't actually claim that until this whole area is done. Tricky. %30 experience in combat for 3 turns. That's not a bad idea for us. Astral Dew. We already have a tranquility pool, which kind of sucks. Archon Blood would be nice. Rainbow Clover would be really nice. 15 Imperium. You got a bounty to blow up a brigand camp. Maybe. Jareth, salutations. Good morning. How am I going to get that tranquility pool? You're willing to give me an alliance, which is fantastico. Unfortunately, this guy still dislikes me. And shockingly, it doesn't look like anybody else has any magic materials whatsoever. So what I'm starting to wonder is, like, is there a vassal that I can focus? You have that rainbow clover up there. Archon's blood. Easier said than done. I think let's just go to war. I got my alliance. I have a very justified war here. What I could do is I could snipe these guys off the seal without taking the seal. And then make my way to Tuskeim. I'm basically hoping that my other people can all protect me. You could, like, defend low rule. That would be good. Priovec can defend low rule. Colwell, you're going to be a bit harder. I could probably get them to attack that outpost. Yeah, let's just do this. I think that's the play to make. Elemental Bane. 3 random units have a chance of being afflicted with ghost fire, electrified, and frozen. What is giving you that? Is it the seal? Originates from Marauder Guard. It's got to be the seal. All right, we'll take that. Easy peas. This might actually be better than what we have on. Ignores 2 status resistance, ignores 2, +3. All right, well, no, I like what we got. Certainly an argument to be made for either of them. You pick up a bonus archer. You've got a bannerman, an ogre, a defender. You're a ranger. I'm gonna roll one of those militia back, if that's the case, and give them that archer. Let our homies heal. You are... Yeah, I'm gonna give you add up to order. With steadfast pacified. This is like my debilitating archer. 30% accuracy. 20% critical hit chance. Maybe I should give you chaos here. Critical hits inflict 3 fire and burning to target and adjacent enemies. Yeah, actually, that would be better for you. Because then I can give you focused hunt. So we'll build her with a bit of crit stuff. You joined in this war. That's interesting. And you joined in that war. Okay. All right. Well, we got some strong allies to back us up here. Vampire spider mounts are not bad on a melee character. In fact, I would argue they're generally pretty good, but it's hard to not keep the flying mounts on everybody right now. So I'm just going to boost that. And then... Ooh, what do you want? Counts as a farm, bonuses per farm. You get 3 there. You're going to get 3 basically no matter where I put you. let's just put you right there then. Get us a little extra draft and stuff here as well. Otter, thank you for the 4 months with the primer. Much appreciated. Welcome back. Welcome back. And yeah, I guess the best path is still like straight through this seal. So let's just hunker down there for a moment. And hopefully, I mean, the goal here is that we can rush this before it gets like out of control. So this guy picks up a leash guard. My God, we're recruiting so fast now. We recruit tier 1 units as champions. We recruit leash guard at level 2 though too, so it's just something good to think about though. You know, if we want some extra juice in there. Sub 4 months in a row, but on a 1 month streak. I mean, I don't know. Twitch does some weird stuff. We may never know how they calculate, honestly. Rivalry with Hoots has ended. Okay. I'm also remembering that you have major ambition. All units get 50% experience. You're a legendary. You're legendary. If I could get these guys to come out at 1 more level, but I'm not sure we have anything that can do that. Friendship? Ooh, with Chrono. Well, I have a friendship with you as well. I'm going to forgive that transgression. We're going to wait 1 more turn here. Prime's not a continuous sub, so it's technically not a streak. Oh, I guess because it's always got to lapse before it can be renewed. Foolish. Foolishness, I say. Definitely let's pick up that. We could start getting teleporters as well, but teleporters feel less important given the mega cities. Raiding party. Oh, that's cool. That's new. Definitely I want to unleash the warhounds. You've got catapult towers and beacons of valor. Also have stone walls though, so I feel like undermining the walls are going to be the keys to this fight. Now we just have to hope that they don't just march right out. So you got the Bannerman, you got the Houndsman. You're a defender. Bannerman, Houndsmaster. You know what, man? I'm going to give you a Peacebringer. Because they are exceptionally good. Then you'll also grab an Aspirant Knight. Aspirant Knight's coming in at Veteran is like pretty solid. Denounced. Denounced. I do wish I had some like better vision about like what was going on down here. Damn, dude. It's Army of Stone Spirits. This guy's just like putting together NPC armies, no heroes, and they're 1,000 points. Rivalry from King K rule. And this brigand camp at Silverbridge is up against us. It does look like Hoots has taken over Silverbridge. So I guess I flubbed in not fighting that. Having this debate here that I'm like, should I occupy the other side of this? And I guess I probably should. I'm gonna pick up another liege guard afterwards, but I guess not right away. Let's grab stone walls. We are at war. Forest of Stakes here. Does enemies in this domain get demoralized? Now, I think it should be fine because we've got like the King's Guard, so everybody has like plus 15 morale or something like that. The morale from all sources. That's probably a nice idea. And then you are good to go. You have a defender, a swordsman, and a knight, and then some other good units. You're actually pretty chonky. You're chonky enough you can probably deal with whatever comes down from Silverbridge, or sorry, whatever comes down from that like camp. So we'll move you up that way. And then I'm gonna require 2 quarries. I'll take the Wizard's Tower. I'd like to get these back into research posts, but I don't want to kill my mana too much. We'll charge up a Revel of Carnage. Spells blocked by Spelljammer. Damn. Alright, well, it's charged at least. There's another rivalry from Hoots. Little bit worried. Too quiet. Much too quiet. How is everybody doing on Seal's victory, by the way? 150 points. The closest guy's at 31. Yeah, all right. I'm not too worried about that. Archon blood acquired. So I now have Cosmoflux elixirs. Provincial improvements with provinces within mana resource nodes. Provide +5 mana and knowledge. So that's like +15 mana, +15 knowledge. I ain't gonna hawk too on that. Priobek. Great. You guys should deal with this great bird's nest whenever you can. Man, this god keeps some serious armies roaming around. Oh, that guy is just like trashing Runestar. $43 Imperium to take this off. I'm gonna to do that. Ah, we also get some stuff from it. That's kind of nice. Mostly, I just wanted them off my territory here. All right. Meeting the Ferris Hartheim. These guys are not ruled by anybody. Great. Let's give them a Whispering Stone. Let's actually just fully boost their allegiance. I'm gonna nap those dweebs. Then we're one more turn here on Tuskheim. 2,000 points. That's not gonna be an easy fight. The good news is that, like, this guy goes first, so we know right away whether or not we're in trouble. Your hero approaches you with a formal greeting and proclaims, I am heir of a proud bloodline. One of my ancestors was a prospector, another one a steward. I became a lawbringer. Gold level infestation, clear an infestation. Govern city. Govern city. No, continue your path. You are your own legacy. Because of megacities, I can't actually get any of the other parts, so... okay. Blighted tree, blighted tree, blighted tree. Why don't we take this one? Pastures, but more importantly is, like, lock down that underground passage, make it so other people can't get through there. Not seeing those brigands come down. I'm just going to move up there and take a look around. More people are trying to take this place, but we should be able to get them before anybody else. And we have our breach here. Arcane battlements, caltrops, catapult towers, beacon of valor, and stone walls. Yikes. And they have Misty. They don't have any heroes, though, so... at least we got that going for us. What does the auto combat look like, just out of curiosity? I'm imagining it's terrible. I don't really want to lose that knight. I also kind of love fighting siege battles. Oh, I see what it is. Because of For the Liege, we look like we're wounded at the beginning of every fight. Because For the Liege adds like 30 HP and 15 morale. Whoa. So... how want to? Why don't I do that? Move you up here, maybe. Give them the Sworn Bond. I'll just move these basic archers out here and they can pick away at those catapults. We do have like 6 warhounds, so I'm literally just gonna send them in as bait. And there is mist on the map. This bannerman is wounded. Which maybe he just was. So is this guy a little bit, so we might as well pump him up. Pump the jams. Oh, nice. Aspiring Knights get sprint. absolutely put that to use. Who doth we need to break? Probably that guy. The Druid of the Cycle would be best. You guys are gonna dive in. Caltrops. Caltorps. Trying to make sure that my ranged units sort of come down to the bulk. It's gonna be all we can do. AI's always losing knights because they go way too hard with them. Yeah. I mean, it's what they're designed for. Okay, both of my heroes are sundered. Okay, both of my heroes are going to die this round. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe. It's quite possible. Jeez. My piggies! And by my piggies, I mean my doggies. That's good. That guy ate 3 of those attacks. Man. All right. That could certainly have gone a lot worse. Arcane Renewal. Heals for 45 temp HP. Condemnation is great. Call to Glory is better later on. Upon casting at the start of each turn, friendly units in 2 hexes heal. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna like slap that bad boy. Down there. Those are both berserkers. Visions of Woe would not be bad there. Now, I'd love for you to do that shock attack. Ooh, I missed you teleporting back here. We're gonna eat that. I probably should have attacked that pocket, but man, those are Glade Runners. Those guys are gonna get pummeled. Stone Spirits. Oh, deploy Caltrops. I was like, what is this? A cool ability. Honestly, yeah, let's just do that. I might as well hit the electricity around these dweebs. And then start the damage. I am inclined to Entwine protect this dude. Just because it might allow these archers to get out of here. Boo. Let's flank those knights. So these guys are all rooted? No, they all have fumble. How do I want to do this? Piggies on you. Piggies on you. Eat up all those caltrops. But don't ask me why I keep calling them piggies. I know they're puppies, but for some reason my mind is telling me they're piggies. Butcher Ogre might as well punch open a door. Leap. Oh. Oh. Is that from the javelin? I didn't know the javelin gave a leap. That's actually kind of fun. 11 damage. That sucks though. Hit that guy. Let the archers deal with that, I guess. I don't know. These guys will deal with that catapult. I shouldn't really have to worry about that too much. Blade Runners, Furies. I'd like to go... You know what I should do is sprint. Because then I can hit this guy. And I can hit him at this angle so that I'm not being flanked by everybody else. We'll send... you up on these berserkers as well. You're gonna heal my hero. Huge points. You might as well smack that guy around with no retaliations. And then I feel like I'm just going to come up here on their own battlements. 24 against you is pretty good. So I think we'll take that. And see how it rolls. Puppies? Puppy piggies? Piggy puppies? There is the berserk. I do keep forgetting about this. This guy's probably toast. That's okay. He's a water elemental. He served us well. Mark of invulnerability on one of those guys, it looked like. Forcing all these guys to move to get that little attack of opportunity. You're going to immobilize, but that's okay because you're actually out of range of those archers now, I think. Oh yeah, and then a bunch of our guys are berserked, of course. Ow, ow, ow. Militia doing crazy damage to myself. All right, well, that's not too bad. Yeah, unfortunately that guy is invulnerable right now, so I cannot kill him. I'm gonna hit you with Arcane Renewal. Get rid of him. Obviously, you do more damage if you charge things, such as the rules. Have those knights take out him. We'll just have these non-defenders take out that tower, so we don't have to worry about it. Puppy Pig's on you. You have snapshot, right? Yeah. So we'll jab you. And then, honestly, just jab him again. We can heal our javeliner. Not sure if that's the technically correct term, but... Can you cast in melee? No. Enemy zone of control, enemy zone of control, enemy zone of control, enemy zone of control. So for him to leave, he's got to get attacked. 14 damage. You'll die. So if that's the case, let's put these guys on here. Now. Do a little arc fire. Little schmoting. This is fine because we have this big like heal pillar here. These guys can tank these hits without really any issue. Yeah. I think just take that smack. Unfortunately, this catapult is going to get a shot off, but... Well, that puppy died. Somewhat unexpected. Well, you did good, kiddo. You lasted a long time. Again, I'd rather lose an elemental than a knight, so... If that's the trade-off we have to make for this fight. Kind of an okay trade. I still have these big 3 stone suckers over here. Are a bit tricky to deal with. Kill him. You get the critical hit on him. Kill him. Love to see this right now. Nice big numbers. Big shots on those archers. Let's move you there. We'll let you take him out. Tell you what, move to the mist and attack. Mist and attack. This guy's unfortunately got himself stuck in some melee range here, but that's okay. Nice. We crit that archer and kill him. That's an ice there. So let's go here. Kill him. Big night shots. And we keep sneaking around. Josh, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How we doing today, my dudes? How was the table topping? Were you humble pudding? Welcome on in. Appreciate the little raid. Favorite kind of you to do so. I hope you're having a beautiful week. Staying warm, I guess, in freezing cold Australia. Okay, just this guy and the catapult? So as long as our units don't berserk and kill us too much, we should be all right here. Welcome on in. That guy looked like he just picked up invulnerable, but maybe he just lost it? No. Mark of invulnerability. What a dweeb. What a total dweeb. How dare he? Snapshot. Javelin. Get anybody else in here? Smite. I cannot kill this guy right now. You guys are both locked into position. You've already gone. I guess we could just bring you in, give you some warding. Sort of the best option I got. Looks like his morale is broken here, so it doesn't really matter. He's going to run anyway. The biggest issue is... I'm going to say yes, because our units are berserking, so they're trying to kill each other. Oh, okay. Well, they're gonna go before we're allowed to, so... Hope doing well. Gonna raid and fade? Absolutely, my dude. Take it easy. Sleep well. And welcome on in, Raiders. So we do lose the Storm Spirit. Again, rather that than a Knight. Couple of little levels. Oh, these guys are almost... One more good fight, and they'll hit proper Knight. Proper knighthood. We are gonna vassalize this city. Keep it on our side. We pick up a few levels here too. So we got the increased healing. I am tempted to take the quicken ritual here. But I think we need to make our way down to the Impervious Infliction first. So let's grab Chaos Magic for right now. And then 700, 600. We're gonna need to like... Well, I guess like we lost a charger. So why don't we hire a new knight? We could move our units back. Not all of them are going to get into range properly. Process will complete in 4 turns. What if I took Benevolent Conqueror? Now it's 3 turns. And it'll have +1 allegiance level. Marinara, what's up? What's up? I will not be naming a city that. That's a huge pain. There's limits. There's limits. All right, look, we're going to move everybody back here because we can at least get some healing on our main stack. You got a level of renown here, which is excellent. Algin, hello, good evening. Just got back from a week-long holiday. Would you mind catching me up on what we're playing? What's the theme of this campaign? This is the new Age of Wonders Griffin beta, which we're checking out. We're playing on the brutal plus challenging plus difficulty, which means that like everything does an extra 20% damage. The AI is way smarter. We do less damage, and the computers, all the computer players started with 3 cities, so we're at just like an infinite disadvantage. The idea of the campaign is I wanted to get the achievement that have a Wizard King lead a group of halflings, a human Wizard King lead a group of halflings. It's the LOTR achievement. And so we just threw on a random map basically to test it out and test out the new Wizard, the Griffin beta stuff. That's the long and the short of it. All right. We do have a Vernos army here, so if we do get attacked, it's possible he helps defend us. I'm hearing lots of booms up here in Runestar. Lots of things going boom in Runestar. Guess we'll grab a wizard tower. You picked up that knight to fill your army. Hey, you're going to heal here a turn. We'll go with the one more turn of healing before we roll back. That's a lot of war. Broken defensive pact. That's a good one for us. You're negotiating with Preobek, but that's not going to matter. You declared a rivalry on me. And then everybody went to war with this guy. Where is Gelid Pond? Not a huge concern. It is underneath Discipline, which is a bit of an issue. Because, like, they'll probably come up and take that. There's a Chrono Gate here. What? Oh my god, is the AI finally building teleporters now? Colliding will break my alliance. So, I guess we're at war. Arguably, I could have waited on that one. I'll have them attack that city. I don't think this brigand camp is coming down to attack us. So I'm going to try moving back that way. I'm going to make sure we pick up Tuskheim next turn. Discipline is immediately under siege. Wow, they did not wait around for that. $2,300. Damn it, dudes. All right, well, I guess I lose that vassal. That was quick. Astral Serpents and Watchers. They're where I'm getting Peacebringers from. So, real talk, I'm going to recruit another one of those before I lose the ability to do so. I don't know what this was. You got a pact to co-op. I'd like to boost that allegiance, but I don't really see the rush on it right now. These guys declared a rivalry, which is good. We're actually up to 800 with Aya. I don't need anything from that shopkeep. So with everybody in good shape here, I'm actually just going to plug the gate to Tuskheim. And I'm going to force merge these guys just in case. So I don't want that screwing me over. You have enough you could poke down, but I don't really see the need, the rush. Start recruiting a couple extra units down there. Just so we can start building another army for when, I don't know, things go sideways or we decide we need them for XYZ. ABC, DEF, you know, any of the letters of the alphabet. All right. Tuskheim is ours. So this is nice and safe. There's a waterway. Yeah, they have to get across this waterway and then across this area from Gore Pit. So I'm not super concerned with that. Units with low morale. Prelude of Doom. Oh, on my scout. Yeah, that's okay, dude. You want $100 for that defensive pact? This is a nice tier 3 crossbow. Does distracted. I could put this on our skirmisher. How much? $225 reduce. So this city's released as a vassal. As I guess a tributary. I think we're at the point now. Yeah, I'm gonna pull 10 to 39 as stable. Okay. I'd be hesitant to reduce that anymore then. If I could get the Grand Estate here, we'd get like a ton of city stability. And it would increase all of our incomes by quite a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably get those guys to like attack Gore Pit. But our goal right now should be to work towards Mysticarium. So we're going to do some force marches. We got the mana for it, so why not? This guy's got extra movement, so I'm actually not really super worried about him. And then... where is that other militia? Here. You should be replaced with that defender. I think let's just like scout in with you and see if we can find things. I never thought about this. Everwell is here. I could pick up that pretty easy. New Covenant of the Faith on Tuskheim for another 15 mana per turn. It's your 1 year anniversary? Happy 1 year anniversary. Of your partnership or anniversary or something else? You're okay. You just run. It's okay. We got a little vision down there. I hate that we're losing this. What was that, Siege? Actually, maybe I should have them attack Gelid Pond instead. Trade proposal. Now he wants a defensive pack for free. I'll take that. We get Revelrer's Heart. And we're into Tome 3. Which I think we're going to start with Tome of Sanctuary. Ooh, the new Lightbringers. Are these elementals? Light Spirits. Condemning Blast. Brilliant Phase. And Heal. Cool. It does look like he's an elemental. I mostly just want Keeper's Mark here for Steadfast. All the stuff is good, but Keeper's Mark is obviously the G. Meet kind-hearted Solera in the top right corner of the map. Wow, we start in a pact of cooperation. Masters of the Cleansing Flame. And Honorable Everflame. Zoop. You guys are also friends of my friends. Homies of my homies. I feel like we're going to have to keep an eye on some of those to make sure we get them. With your girlfriend. Nice. Nice. Well, that's very exciting. That's very nice. Very nice and good. 3 fortune. 10% critical hit chance on buff and healing spells from order. Yeah. I do also want a sanctuary. This would be +8 knowledge from the prison. Academy would be +20. Feeling a little bit short on cash, but I don't really think I have a good answer for that. I think this is a good choice because we really do have like quite a lot of order spells that we're using. All of these guys take 0 turns to recruit. But I'm under $100 right now, so I am not keen on using them. Soup, 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 soup. Wow, that was weird. You moved that way, and the others moved this way, and now... Well, you're still in range. Okay. How do these guys work? They are astral horses. Okay, I thought they were astral unicorns for a second. So Peacebringers get this ability Line Shot, which is really powerful. Deals damage in a 3-hex line. 24 and 2. Defensive formation, faithful. They get harmonized, but I have no idea to what level they get that. Arrow of Harmony. That's what I really wanted. But I suppose if I don't have Paragon levels, you can't use that ability. Interesting. What's this Everwell like? 800 points. Oh, okay. Trench is bringing up some troops down here from the Giantsbane field. So we can fall back a little bit and get prepped for them. We discovered the Dragon Spine. Underground. Some cool little underground dungeons down here, too. I don't know how we're going to get this Tranquility Pool. Really am at a loss for it. So, yeah, it seems like he is inclined to send his troops up through here. Which I'm fine with. He's got this great bird's nest that's attacking anyone who comes up through there, so... Our ally has 57 turns until a sealed victory. Sheer vision? Yeah, alright. Denounced. Bounty to capture Runestar. Again, it's like I do want that bounty, but... Yeah, This guy can go way further. I wonder if you have a bannerman and a defender. Bannerman, archer. You just have double knights. You got the Houndmaster. Okay. What I'd like to do is create more fast armies. Though it's a hard balance doing it. You're a knight. Honestly, I think I'll just use you. Get rid of that extra archer. So these guys should have pretty solid movement now. They should have very solid movement. And I mean, this guy's got the 1 cavalry, but it should be good movement. Oh, honestly, I guess I could have just used that Peacebringer instead of the horse. You know, instead of the knight. Okay, we'll sort that out in a second. And I'm just gonna cast this on my noble lord. See how we do. See how we do. See if these guys decide to come up or not. Keep an eye down here. It does look like he is now like rapidly growing over here. Now that we're in control of him. Priovec is about to hit vassalage. 5 more turns. I'm gonna pick up teleporters. Because I do think we probably want one. Probably put it right there. $48. Yeah, actually, these Peacebringers have as much speed as these knights do. So I might as well use them instead. You have a defender, a knight, a swordsman, 2 archers.
Hey.
And right, you have the double knights is your thing right now. Okay, this is kind of like missing a little bit of... Really should have like an extra defender in it. Or an extra liege guard. So I think I'm actually going to take the Houndmaster out. I'm going to put in that knight. This guy is all sorts of nonsense. We can swap that out for him. And then you have like 2 basic archers. And back here we have 2 basic militia. Honestly, I'm okay with that. They'll sort of fill the rest of the gap. And then thankfully we have a very easy fight right here against a big gorilla. That's his lord up there. So we just got to be a little bit careful. I was falsely denounced. Wow, rude. Mr. Carium is sending a war party. Well, at least we're prepared for it. And honestly, I might hit another one of these Revelers' hearts. Cats are trying to steal your food whenever you get distracted watching, using your entertainment for evil. I mean, this is just what I've trained them to do, honestly. They're hungry cats. What can I say? A cat's gotta eat. So this is great. I should be able to kill him here. Beast Trainer leaves. We get the Bullstring Matrix. Excellent. Lord's Manor never gets boosted. Something to think about. I don't really want to get rid of any of the foresters. Guess I'd have to get rid of that or something instead. Well, let's just hold it right now. We have other things we need to work on. I lost my Archon blood. Because discipline has been taken from me. This is not a defensive war, so there's no additional penalties if I decline, so I'm going to decline. It's a little trash army back here, but I kind of love them. All right, so that's probably the army attacking me. I think there's 2 Mysticarium armies there as well. Interesting. If I attack that, I have to fight this Mysticarium army with the Lord. If I attack this, I can actually pull him out. And then I end up in a 6-6. I'd like you forward. We'll go with this to open. Yeah, that's all right. Decent rogues. I think it's basically exactly what we have on, though. Might be worth making a forge soon. And then we can go for the Lord here. It's a bit of a tougher fight. Yeah, I'm willing to take that. Obviously not an ideal sitch, but defenders. So you're a ranger. So you basically lost 2 defenders. You lost a ranged unit. So why don't we give you the Houndsmaster? And for right now, I'm just going to pop these guys over there. They're going to come up to refill. I feel like I'm okay taking defenders because of Mighty Meek. And they're also like so fast to pump out. I feel like I'm inclined to take them over Leash Guard. Which, I don't know, might be kicking me in the butt, but we can chew through some people in the meantime, which is nice. So this is our Javelin. Big Game Hunter is not bad. Flank is pretty good. Blood Trail. Melee attacks no longer trigger retaliations. Flanking implies bleeding and mark. Yeah, let's give you Flanking Skirmisher. as you still kind of figure yourself out. This is my tank. Shield tank. I actually kind of like this setup. As strange as it is. He can't cast spells anymore, which is really advantageous. Because he's stuck in the void for a few turns. So we just basically have to deal with this Mysticarium little pocket here, 6 and 1, and then we should be able to siege the city. He's got another army coming down there as well. We're a bit weak. We could fly back and heal. You guys are legends. Why aren't you knights? Requires a tier 4 town hall. Of course you do. Of course you do. Two fresh defenders there. We should be able to get that town hall next turn. So this is Revelver's Heart, which gives us 50% morale from all sources. I think also gives us little goat feet. Yeah, it does give us little goat feet. We can pick up another hero. I just don't have the cash for it right now. We meet Humble Deep Vault. Who isn't owned by anybody. And it's kind of like underneath her capital. Honestly, let's make friends with them. I'm gonna have to pull the Whispering Stone out of her capital. Give it to them. Chronosis is trying to beat me out here, so I'm gonna boost my allegiance. And hope that we have enough to pull that. You know what? Let's just take 20 allegiance with all free cities as well, because I feel like we've discovered all free cities on the map. Now seems like the best time to put that. That puts us ahead here. That puts us ahead here for Herdheim as well. And Priovec becomes ours, giving us Astral Dew again. Oh, this is actually really good because all of our vassals get an upgrade here. So you go from tributary to vassalage. So I can tell him to attack Tretch underground. You get a pact of loyalty. And I can buy Archon blood off of you. So let's do that. You get a pact of co-op. I can buy Fireforge stone off of you. We might as well do that. I might want to boost that again. You know what? Hell, let's do it just in case. You're at bonded vassalage. Excellent. You're at bonded vassalage. Excellent. Priovec. I'm going to have you guys probably... Oh, you should deal with that Great Bird Nest right here. Yeah, absolutely is what you should be doing. Avernos. You guys are defending me. But maybe for right now, we should also have you deal with that Great Bird Nest. We have Cosmofluxes. Archon Blood. Fireforge Stone. Units cost 20% less draft. Hoots has crossed you. Hoots has crossed you. And there's a bounty for this outpost. You know what? I'll take that. Even though it might not be anytime soon. Instructions to vessels new. No, they added that a while back. During... I want to say Ways of War, but it might actually have been of Eldritch Realms. It works okay. It could be better. It could be worse. It's certainly better than it was. You're talking to Deep Vault as well, but that's no problem. Tretch has returned very quickly. Okay, so you're healed up. You're healed up. You gotta heal up. And take 2 defenders. Let's just move you there so you can go there, so you can go there. Okay. So these are the armies back. And then we have this kind of like little militia squad here as well. We'll give them 1 turn to heal. And Grand Estate. What boosts that? 15 population. Cancel that. 15 population, Grand Estate. Wait a minute. Oh, it is boosted. I'm like, I have 22, 23 population. Gold mine here. Wouldn't be bad, couldn't be bad. Honestly, I kind of just think that, like, I need to just start getting all these foresters up and running. 1,200. And once this city builds, these guys become knights. So they'll go up to tier 4. That might be enough to take the Bladed Tree. I should probably get chaplains to replace these bannermen. I don't have them unlocked right now, but they'll be tier 3 instead of tier 2, so... Priovec. Give me 15 bonus mana. And we'll charge up another Revel's Carnage. Lots of mana. Sitting on lots of mana. Sitting on decent gold coming in now, too. I should probably, like, put a defender and a knight in here or something. Or, like, a defender and a bannerman would actually probably be the most sense. Because then it's got, like, all the little babies it needs. There's Keeper's Mark. Revels of Blood is pretty good for us as a siege project, I would argue. You know what? We'll cast this on you. New Empire Development skill. Raising cities gives 20 permanent gold. And recruiting units in the Rally of Lieges. Minus 50 and minus 5 between turns. I will want to start leveling this up. Interesting. This is I could still get troops from Discipline. And I wonder if this is just because these were queued before. I also wonder, like, if I get an Aspirant Knight through this with the upgrade here, plus 2 rank, will they come in at a higher rank than I'm recruiting them here? Veteran. Yeah, I mean, they should. They'd be elite. They'd have faithful. I think that's what that spell we have. Covenant of the Faith. Units recruited from the Rally of Legions gain faithful. You are grieving me. You are grieving me. Everybody else is ready to party. 1,000 points, 1,000 points, 9 hundo points. A little bit wounded. And then this guy's kind of like the trash goblin army. Okay. I feel like this is still doable. Jump on a game and try it out. The new changes are good, honestly, and the Griffin stuff seems like pretty good so far too. I don't love some of the Brutal Plus changes, but I wanted to try them, so we'll probably just like not use them in the next game. Drop these dudes. Come on, man. A champion aspirant knight against this troop. Game's making me fight fights I really don't want to be arsed around with. What's the range on that? 3. Wow, that's terrible. Let's... What about you? It's really annoying because I have like a thing to be like, oh, you need to capture a tier 4 unit, but I feel like every tier 4 unit is immune to being captured. We'll still hex them. I guess I probably did not need to move up this hard on these guys, but it's fine. Those are my doggies. Didn't think he could get back there. Alright, he's dead. You go there. Oh, that's cool. Because they're unicorn, because they're ghost horses, they can still climb mountains. Do a little pass-through shot. So this guy is kind of unfortunately placed at the moment. What do I got that can just kill you off? Anybody? This guy. All right. 20%. Charge. Charge. Doggy, you're designed for sacrifice, so... Kill. Slip away. Kill. Alright, so that's the hero dead. Didn't mean to do that. That's a bit unfortunate. So I probably just lost that Bannerman because of it. Possibly. Put one of these divine beacons up. Huge berserks. I'll say that berserk might have just saved me. These guys are jibbledy-jobbling my whole squad here, so... I'm largely out of control anyway. Ow, my knights. Needlessly getting berserked. Nice charge. A secondary nice charge. Let's see what you can do. A lot of electricity going on over here, which I'm not like a huge fan of. Charge on him. A little bit of damage there. He's finished off. Because I couldn't cap him. Do these guys have like never miss? Doesn't seem like it. Just like really good accuracy. I probably should be going for some flanks here or something, but yeah. He's the last guy. You know what? Honestly, just push the fight the fight for me button. Skyrim horses climbing up the cliffs. It's a little bit of that vibe, isn't it? Nowhere good enough to try brutal or brutal plus this game and just enjoy the chill and easy normal modes. Yeah, I mean, I think that's generally the correct choice. I don't normally play with the handicaps on because to me it's like, oh, it's not the game getting harder, it's just the game like artificially inflating the difficulty. It's not like better AI. Like I like when the computer is smart and they do things like target down a single unit. I hate it, but I like that. Like that's the kind of difficulty I like to see. AI based difficulty. Poisoned protector. Ooh, I think that would probably fit on you a little bit better than what you got. 3, it'll give you +1 resistance and 6 blight damage with a 60% chance of poison. It also looks better as a feudal shield, and it's also so big that it doesn't actually fit your model properly. So I would say that's a win. If you want to heal, you have to step out of combat. Huh? What is helping you heal so much? An item? Ah, Leash Lord. Your single shot, your attacks will now dispel positive status effects. Orders, my lord? What is it, my lord? Lord Duke. So this is kind of my basic tier 1 stack. 600 points. It's not too shabby, babby. Can you guys actually reach that? Don't think. Yeah, that doesn't count. So we'll heal for 1 turn here, and then we'll attack Mysticarium next turn. My sniper leveled up. 20% damage on physical ranged. We might as well. Keeper's Mark is ready. I probably should cast that before the fight. Not that it mattered, but... Pact of Loyalty with default. And we're winning the race over here for her time. You've discovered the Meridian Maze. Binding essences and fragments. Oh, that's cool. Man, I love that deep vault is like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 adjacent provinces. Crazy. $140 gold. What's the upkeep on this army? 8 and 2. 8 and 2, 7 and 8. So 15, 10. 17, 18. 19, 26. 25, 30. 31, 34. I have that right? 31, 34 upkeep. So I could replicate this army again for dirt cheap. I'd probably not use militia. But like 2 defenders, a knight. Probably go 2 defenders, a knight, a bannerman, and 2 houndmasters. That feels good. It works in a weird way. We do have an army marching up here. We're probably going to deal with these guys before Mysticarium because they're chunky. And they've got 2 more that I can't see. Really just like to take this city, but... You guys are denouncing each other. Don't give up. It's not over. You could still rise in the ranks. I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I have a plan. I don't need your pity. Buff. Woof. I hate mistlings. I mean, I love them, but boy, I hate fighting them. And this guy's rocking storm giants in all of his armies, which is kind of cool. Especially with all these, like, blue berserkers. He keeps getting scrap hermits as well, and I'm like, how? That matter. How the hell are you getting storm giants? Great question, Bob. $3,000. Ooh. It's 3,000 with an extra 1,000 afterwards.
Hey.
You actually can't reach. It's an even fight. Hum, 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 hum. Do I want to fight these guys? Right there. You know what I could do? I could build an outpost here. Which I'd need to take the Everwell. Sweet Jesus, he's got even more. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5 stacks, basically.
Uh-huh.
2,500. Guess for the Lord. More heroes. I'd rather Lonks, Ritualists, Spellblades. I mean, I don't need Lonks. I guess I could use like a humanoid raider. What's their deal? Magical wards. Animal kinship. That's actually pretty good to us. No. Animal kinship used to also scale up of cavalry, and I guess it doesn't anymore. Leaf skin and astral blood. Just take like the wizard. Honestly, we mostly have melee troops and not a lot of good range troops, so having our heroes be like the wizards and stuff kind of works for us. I'm about to vassalize a contested free city. I better get that, or I'll be upsetty. Here's the thing. If I wait a turn, I can have these be knights. So I think let's just be a little smart about that. Obviously, we're not going to heal as well because of it, but they look like they all fell back, which might also give us the turn to actually heal on this outpost then as well. We should try to get a full alliance here with Chrono. Because again, the chaotic influence thing really like messes with a lot of bits and pieces. Deep Vault interrupts our negotiations. I can't pretend anymore. Why negotiate when I'll be dead tomorrow? There are pretenders to my throne. Samish the arrow slinger. No. Take a round of locking that. Empire relations need to be greater than 240. How can I get you up? Denouncement. Untrustworthy past. 6 turns. It's a deal. Now we have a very strong alliance. All of the eastern cities are linked in with us. You have bonded vassalage. You have sent a war party. Oh, it went straight to bonded vassalage too. Oh, that's awesome. You founded an outpost. Let's start with the watchtower. I'm gonna rush that city building. Yes. So now we have knights. Ooh, which also costs us Imperium upkeep. That's worth noting. They're career soldiers. Elusive. They have graceful charge. So they get grace whenever they attack. That's really nice. Inspiring killer. They got the Keeper's Mark. Zeal. Extra morale. They're slippery. They do bonus damage. They take less damage from casualties. And they have Giant Slayer on their charge strike. Ooh. Yeah, look, he's at like 1600 now. Man, part of me is like, maybe let's just go for the Blighted Tree. I got the 3 of these guys who go defend this outpost. $15 versus $14. Honestly, I think this is the play to make it. Because if we take these gold wonders now, there's no reason not to bind them. We already have alliances with our 2 people. And so every single one of these that we can take, we'll get an insane amount of buffs from. 2 horned gods, 2 entwined scourges, a nymph, and a plague serpent. All support abilities dispel poison. All flora obstacles are poisonous. Every 3 turns, all attacking units have a 90% chance of suffering poison. Clap. Absolute clapped. I guess because they're all mages and we're basically all knights, it's not so bad. With the immediate menace vanquished, tiny voices in the treetops sing your praises. A Thunderbird mount. You can gain a Chaos Orb. Ooh. That's a tier 4 orb for our hero. Deals the same amount of damage in another random damage type. 90% chance of inflicting a random status effect. Honestly, that's very good for us. I wouldn't hate more Thunderbird mounts. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely, we gotta take that. No question. It also looks dope. I've never seen this like blood red orb. Our guy looks so funny. Now the only thing is I can't move directly into the Blighted Tree, but you pick up another knight. Which I guess can go down here. We got a little bit of money from that. Let's go for the academy since we're gonna need that knowledge. And in the city's domain. So we'll start getting some nice buffs from that guy as well. I'm not sure what to do with these other backup armies at the moment. I feel like just keeping them with my squad is going to be the way to go. Heroes want to join. I'm going to set up a Rebels of Carnage so that these guys can keep getting extra XP as well. Because if these knights level up a ton off of this, it's going to make the rest of our jobs a lot easier. Yeah, he's defending Mysticarium pretty heavily right now. Which is kind of reasonable. Hydrotech, thank you. Never drinking enough water. It is the plight of my life. 800, 330, man. So we'll get plus 100 with him in 5 turns. Though we're also going to lose 50 in that amount of time. Yeah, he's going to be a hard one to keep around. You're negotiating with Deep Vault. That shouldn't be an issue. I have another Covenant here I can cast for another 15 mana per turn. This Great Bird Nest is attacking me, but I assume it's attacking Center Pike. So we'll clear out this Guardian Tree, and then we'll clear out the Shrine of Meridia. Rock Giant and Storm Giant. You need a Bannerman. I am nervous about this squad over here. But I think let's just play it safe with them and hope for the best. Pray to the Chaos Gods. Rogue Trader ended, yet Heresy still stands. Aram Celestial, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Yeah, we'll cast our Revelry next turn. A Gore-Tusk Piglet. Over in Tuskheim. No, man, I'll keep it. I'll keep it, little Gore-Tusk Piglet. Okay. These guys are certainly making my life complicated. I think this is the Mysticarian army that's meant to be attacking me. Yeah, we should pull back and deal with them. You have your Bannerman. You need a Hounds Master. Let's buff you. Go into this Guardian Tree and explore. A Regal Guardian emerges from a hut nearby. I bid thee well, O King of Calamity. My fellow guardians of the tree and I once saved it from being destroyed by demons. Corruption has taken hold of a horned god. This is really not a bad fight. For some reason, this one is only 1,000 points. I have a ton of mana, so I'm gonna take that bonus. Boon of Nature. And we'll clear that out easy clapped. We can get a little population buff, an Entwined Protector, and a Horned God. Honestly, that's not bad. A Camouflaged Signet of Escaping. Or Commune with the Tree. I have an Entwined Protector. Horn Gods are great, just because obviously, like, they're tier 5. You know what? I'll take it. I got all these tree people. Why don't we make a little tree army? Go there, you can go there, and you can go there. We'll deal with him. No problem. Ignore status resistance and star blades on a mantle. You have a starblade hat. All I'm getting is like magic robes. Honestly, the chestplate of vitality should probably go on that other guy. You're not bad for the piercing mantle, especially because you're all about like debuffs with that scatter shot. And so we could put the chestplate of vitality on you. I'd love to get you a better sword. Honestly, I think an item forge is like desperately needed at this point. That's going to be the next focus. You're going to have to heal up a little bit to take that Shrine of Meridia. You picked up a bonus banner man. Of course you did. You have a banner man. You have a banner man. You have a banner man. Go back there. Our ruler's leveled up. We get a infectious affliction. Target enemy unit and all connected units, which I'm assuming means like in a line, gain afflicted. 90% chance of getting negative status effects depending on what hits them, and diseased. 60% chance of spreading to recent units, as well as dispelling one positive status effect. Honestly, great ability. Range of 5. We capture more stuff. I feel like we're doing a little bit of like step forward, step back here, but I mean, we are finally getting these gold wonders, so that's pretty big. I'm going to spend the Imperium to actually lock them in. Because we got lots of Imperium right now. Vassals give 10% more resource and tributes. Bonuses per act of war. Yeah, let's just boost these. Boost the city. Take the blighted tree. Boost it again. Take the blighted tree. That was like an extra 60 knowledge. Yeah. So the world trees, the 2 world trees are giving us 56 knowledge. And I'm assuming 56 mana then as well. Yes, sir. What does a conduit give us? My lord. +5, +2 for Wizard King. Also +5 for Cosmoflux Elixir. But we get that anyway, right? That's just from provinces with mana resource nodes. So a conduit is getting us +5. And +2 for Wizard King. So 7. A forester is giving us 7 food, 3 production, 5 draft, 4 mana, 4 knowledge. This is a no-brainer, right? Okay, well, and then I have like 1 research post, 1 conduit. I can't really replace those with anything else unless I was to like build a mob camp there. Target-friendly unit heals all of its HP. City structures. Target-friendly city. 2 resistance, 20 morale at the start of battle. Bind Ancient Gold Wonder. Honestly, I think I'm just going to grab that right away because we got to do it. And we're going to make people upset no matter what we do. Your hero, Samish the Arrow Slinger, waits outside your quarters. Do I want to be a duelist or a shepherd or stay an elitist? You obviously want to stay an elitist. Oh, I also got another signature skill, which is going to be Master of Order. Now, Dome of Protection. Units with Zeal and Faithful get defense resistance and status resistance. 2 hex radius heals 10 temp H wounds. Cooldown 3 or cooldown 2. Mending Touch, 0 cost, 25 HP. Plus, we have Amplified Healing, so that's actually 25, 30, almost 40. I think I'm just going to give him Mending Touch. It's this weird Healing Warlock. Heal Lock. And then we'll go there because I have to take this like strange path to get in here. So let's actually pull that knight out to you. And then I can give this guy a second Houndsmaster. Instantly recruits. So this is a really good army at 700. That is like dirt cheap to make. And then we have kind of like the lesser version of this here. So you have a knight, you have a bannerman. You're going to take 2 defenders and a Houndmaster. 2 Houndmasters, actually. But I don't have that much money. And I have a pig. Maybe I'll get this pig. We also have these Entwined Protectors coming down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... let's just move you guys right now. Give you the turn to heal while we fix up our armies a little bit. You cast Blizzard on me. That's super rude. That's a great war for us. That's 2 of our rivals fighting. Lots of new rivalries. I'm about to vassalize Deep Vaults. I can recruit Shield Guards, Dark Knights, Banshees, all sorts of weird mixed things here. I also have access to all the fairies now because of the Blighted Tree. Because of the Guardian Tree? I don't know where I'm getting those fairies from. But I can actually make, I didn't realize this, Entwined Protectors, Entwined Scourges as well. Huh. I'm gonna make a Spring Fairy then, probably. And we'll start grabbing some like weird nature armies on the side. Ring reminded me, do you get the achievement for creating the 1 ring highest tier with universal camouflage? Not sure. I think so. A very special ring. Forge a ring with 3 or more infusions, including universal camouflage. Yes. Yeah, we got it about a year ago. Not to vassalize. We got Palisade Walls. We'll give you the work camp because I'll need that for the Everwell. So you actually have like better units to take here now. Can I make roads? I guess not through enemy territory. gonna take the Rally King bonuses now. Start cutting these prices in half. Okay, 3 of you go here. Absolutely weird hodgepodge armies. You need one more Houndmaster. Stay put, stay put, stay put. Stay put, stay put, stay put. You're ready to move in on the Shrine of Meridia. I'd just like to cast Rebels of Carnage on you first. And we'll start charging up anointed people as well. As you enter the Shrine of Meridia, you find a group of figures worshipping an ancient statue of a giant king. Strengthened attackers. Oh, this is not bad at all. It's really funny. There's 3 gold wonders, and the first one I checked was like 1,400. The other ones were under 1,000. Like, I could have had these a long time ago. Do I want a warlock? I mean, sure. After slaying the worshippers, you can freely approach the statue. No thunder crashes down, no lightning or divine wrath smites you and your army. Instead, the Shrine of Meridia lies silent. Every footstep as the statue looms above the army. At the giant base of the statue, the cultists have gathered a pile of artifacts to worship and sacrifice to the beloved giant king. Unlock super growth. Aw, man. It's too bad we have Spawnkin. The Blessed Giant's Bane is a tier 4 axe with Giant Slayer. Jeez, honestly, even though I don't really want it, it's the most valuable thing here. I could at least, like, break it down. Break it down now. And then we can start, like, rolling back there as well. +2 Imperium additional income. Rock Giant and Storm Giant to the Rally of Lieges. So that's all 3 gold wonders we need for this victory. We need to reach a tier 5 tome. We're on our first tier 4 tome. But the cool thing about these is, like, they don't spawn armies. So all I have to worry about is, like, the AI attacking me. So funny, this entire place just in ruins. Like, they just left that a dead city. So I'm not going to get attacked from any direction here. This is going to be a constant attack over at Mysticarium. And then Runestar Silverbridge will also be a constant attack. Because that's Hoots, right? Yeah, that's Hoots. Interesting. He's taken Silverbridge, but he hasn't actually vassalized it. He's just leaving the city occupied. This seems like a bug right now, because this is like 2 cities that are occupied but not settled. Honestly, I feel like if we go to war, these 2 are going to just go and attack Hoots and kill him. I could probably deal with Runestar and choke point this. We're going to vassalize Mysticarium. That'll be the big help. If we can vassalize Mysticarium, the rest comes a bit easier for me. Great weapon to ask some questions to all those big units. But I was actually thinking it's a great weapon to throw in the item forge. You know what? I'm going to hurry production here. Give me that extra turn. I don't really want to recruit any more units right now because we are back kind of at that 100 point. 3 status resistance, 3 spirit resistance. We're going to be up against So this is kind of nice. These guys are order. Linked minds. Ooh. Anointed people as well. They might be... I feel like they're golems and angels. But they're probably going to be doing spirit damage, which we're at least, like, strong against. You're... clearly feel like you're undead. Yeah, you're undead, so I do a ton of extra damage to you. And King K. Rool... you guys are living shadows. He, I think, is just mostly like physical damage. He is a pirate. And this guy is like nature, right? Yeah. So he's kind of neutral against us. I feel like we have a good matchup here, and the fact that we have these two alliances in place makes me feel quite good. I'd like to get rid of that last grievance. Because basically I worry that if the war breaks out, everybody might like go against us. Meeting the apprehensive Prime City. Mystic Primates. This is another city owning to Hoots. Like outposts all over the place over here. We haven't built like any outposts, which is very unusual, but I guess it is a mega campaign that I said, oh, I can reach everything I need with the one city. So 3 gold wonders on one city is kind of busted. Axe also, yeah, it doesn't really fit with the mounted heroes, so. All right, I think we have a plan. We're going to keep trying to push on to Mysticarium while we unlock the rest of these tomes. Start getting up the binded ancient gold wonders. We'll bind these 1, 2, 3. That'll give us also a ton of knowledge, so we should speed through the rest of that once these are all bound. So that's going to be our plan. We're going to continue doing that in the next video. So tune back in. Until then.